Friends and family are using lovable and generous to describe Megan McClellan.
The newlywed's life was cut short Monday evening when an 18-wheeler hit and killed her while she rode her bike. WECT's Connor Delpreet was there when Megan's mother went to the crash site for the first time. Connor, what's gotten her through the past 24 hours?
Well, Fran, she's immensely heartbroken and she wouldn't go on camera to talk about it, but you don't need to hear her say it to know it brings her comfort that her daughter was not alone in her final moments. And it was surely no coincidence that today she ran into the man who was one of 3 people there for the end of her daughter's life. She couldn't be there to hold her daughter in her dying moments. That's why hugging the man who was there to hold her,
and I think God puts you in certain places for certain times, for certain reasons,
means so much.
The mother was thankful, definitely, that for the treatment, but also for the compassion, I think.
Brent Bush was driving home from work on 17th Street just minutes after 20-year-old Megan McClellan was struck by an 18-wheeler. After what he calls the longest stoplight he's ever sat at, Bush turned around to help. By the time he got on scene, 2 nurses were by McClellan's side, prepping for CPR. Without a second thought, Burns rushed to their side.
I held her by the base of the neck and tried to stabilize her, and as we did that, just try to keep her airway clear. First thing you think is to try to save her life. But as you keep going, you kind of start to realize that may not happen.
Pulse fading quick, Bush and the nurses knew there wasn't much else they could do, but they refused to let Megan die alone.
I think she was still there when probably Holly got there, and to have that comfort and love from Holly as she continued her treatment was, probably very comforting to the patient as she passed.
Today, a memorial grows, decorated by friends and family with flowers and a big red bag of Skittles, Megan's favorite candy. Now, a mother's grief won't ever truly go away, but it's moments like this that make it a little easier to cope.
Megan, you were loved and you were cared about, and you're going to be greatly missed.